Assalamu alaykum, peace be upon you. Welcome to our exploration of the Holy Qur'an. Today, we delve into the profound significance of Surah Al-Alaq, chapter 96, the very first revelation of the Qur'an, a pivotal moment in human history and a guiding light for all time. Surah Al-Alaq, consisting of 19 powerful verses, marks the commencement of the divine communication between Allah and humanity through Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, revealed in the sacred city of Mecca during the nascent stages of his prophethood. The initial 5 verses were directly revealed in the serene solitude of the cave of Hira. This profound event initiated the Prophet's divine mission, the command to seek knowledge, verses 1 to 5. Read, "In the name of your Lord, who created. He has created man from a clot. Read, and your Lord is the most generous, who has taught by the pen. He has taught man that which he knew not." This powerful opening command, read, Iqra, resonates beyond mere literacy. It is a divine imperative to engage with knowledge in its entirety, to seek understanding of the universe and our place within it, all while acknowledging sovereignty and name of our Creator. The mention of creation from a clot, alaq, serves as a potent reminder of our humble origins, fostering humility before the one who bestowed upon us the capacity for knowledge. The subsequent emphasis on Allah as the most generous, Al-Akram, and the one who has taught by the pen, Alladhi allama bil qalam, highlights the divine gift of learning and the means by which knowledge is preserved and transmitted across generations, elevating humanity. The inception of prophethood was a transformative experience for Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. It began with truthful dreams, a precursor to the direct divine revelation. The arrival of Angel Jibril, referred to as An-Namus, the keeper of secrets, in the cave of Hira, marked the direct communication of Allah's word, the support and comfort provided by his wife, Khadija, may Allah be pleased with her. The surah's opening verses serve as a timeless and universal reminder for all humanity, and particularly for Muslims, to prioritize the pursuit of knowledge in its entirety, both religious and worldly. This pursuit is not merely an intellectual exercise, but a fundamental means of honoring Allah's blessings, understanding His creation, and elevating oneself spiritually and intellectually. Moral integrity. The strong condemnation of arrogance, taga, and materialism resonates deeply in our modern world, serving as a perpetual warning against the dangers of greed, self-sufficiency that disregards the divine, and the oppression and injustice that often stem from such attitudes. Courage in faith. The Prophet's, peace be upon him, resilience and unwavering commitment to his divinely ordained mission in the face of intense persecution provide enduring inspiration for Muslims to stand firm in their beliefs and principles, to uphold truth and justice, even when confronted with societal pressures, opposition, and challenges. Reflecting upon these profound verses, we uncover layers of deep symbolism. The term, alaq, the clinging clot from which humanity originates, is a powerful symbol of our humble and seemingly insignificant beginnings. Yet it holds the potential for immense growth and development, mirroring the transformative power of divine knowledge. The pen, al-kalam, transcends its literal form, representing the very essence of recording, preserving, and transmitting knowledge across generations, a vital tool for the continuity of civilization and understanding. Furthermore, the acquisition of knowledge can be beautifully illustrated through the analogy of water and a cup. Knowledge, like life-giving water, has the potential to nourish and elevate the soul. The mind is like a cup. If it is rigid and small, representing a closed and arrogant mind, even a little knowledge can lead to pride and overflow without true understanding. However, a flexible and larger cup, symbolizing a humble and open mind, can accommodate and benefit from a vast ocean of wisdom, continuously expanding its capacity for understanding. Finally, the concluding command, prostrate and draw near to Allah, wasjud waqtarib, encapsulates the ultimate path to spiritual growth and the dissolution of arrogance. Prostration, sujud, is the ultimate act of humility, physically lowering oneself before the divine, mirroring the soul's submission and creating the closest possible connection with Allah. It is in this state of utter surrender that the barriers of pride and self-sufficiency are broken down, allowing the heart to be filled with divine light and guidance. From primordial waters to cosmic smoke, the Qur'an's revolutionary perspective on the universe's origin. The question of cosmic origins has captivated human intellect since the dawn of civilization. For many ancient societies, the answer lay in the fluid embrace of water. From the Egyptians and Mesopotamians to the early Greek philosophers, and even reflected in the biblical narrative, water was perceived as the fundamental element from which all creation sprang. The second epistle of Peter's assertion that the earth was formed out of water and by water encapsulates this prevalent belief, a view that persisted and even found theological adherents despite the unfolding of scientific understanding. However, centuries before the advent of modern cosmology, the Quran presented a strikingly different account, positing that the universe originated not from water, but from smoke, dukhan, a concept that remarkably aligns with contemporary astrophysical theories. This essay will explore this divergence, examining the ancient belief in water as the source, contrasting it with the Quranic description, analyzing related Islamic traditions, and ultimately demonstrating the profound resonance between the Quran's words and modern scientific discoveries about the universe's fiery genesis. The notion of water as the primordial substance permeated the cosmologies of numerous ancient cultures. Thales of Miletus, a foundational figure in Western philosophy, famously proposed water as the arche, the fundamental principle underlying all matter. His student, Anaximander, while differing on the specific elements, also rooted his cosmology in a primordial, boundless substance often associated with fluidity. These early Greek ideas, alongside similar beliefs in ancient Egypt and Mesopotamia, established a powerful intellectual tradition that saw water as the life-giving and foundational element of the cosmos. This perspective also found its way into religious texts, as evidenced by the aforementioned biblical verse. The intuitive appeal of water as the source of life on earth likely contributed to its prominence in these origin narratives. In stark contrast to this widespread belief, the Quran offers a unique and scientifically prescient description of the universe's inception. The verse in Surah Fussilat 41-11 states, "Then he directed himself to the heaven while it was smoke and said to it and to the earth, 'Come into being, willingly or by compulsion.' They said, 'We have come willingly.'" The Arabic term dukhan, translated here as smoke, carries the classical connotation of a hot, gaseous vapor produced by fire. This definition, as elucidated by lexicographers like Ibn Manzur in Lisan al-Arab, directly contradicts the prevailing ancient view of a watery origin. The Quran, therefore, not only challenged the dominant cultural narratives of its time, but also introduced a concept that would find astonishing parallels in the scientific understanding of the universe's early stages. The Quran's description of the universe originating from smoke, as stated in Surah Fussilat 41-11, "Then he directed himself to the heaven while it was smoke," and its statement that every living thing was made from water found in Surah Al-Anbiya 21-30, and "We ja'alna min al-ma'i kalla shay'in hayyin afalan yu'minun," are not in contrast but rather highlight different facets of the divine act of bringing existence into being. The verse in Fussilat speaks to the initial creation of the cosmos from a primordial, gaseous state. Crucially, the Arabic phrase, "Ja'alna min al-ma'i" in Surah Al-Anbiya, meaning "we made from water," does not necessarily imply creation or even direct manufacture. Instead, ja'ala, carries a broader range of meanings, including set, render, bring, place, or constitute. Therefore, this verse emphasizes that water was set as the fundamental component, the essential medium, from which all living things are constituted and sustained on earth, a fact supported by scientific understanding. As the preceding text notes, physicist Gerald L. Schroeder stated that all types of life on earth are based on water, and biologist Richard Dawkins affirmed that life, as we know it, does not exist without liquid water. Scientists actively search for water as an indicator of potential life beyond Earth. The Quran, therefore, does not posit water as the origin of the cosmos in the same way as the initial fiery creation but rather emphasizes its critical and constitutive role in the subsequent formation and continuation of life. This elucidates both the universe's initial creation from a unique state and the subsequent, distinct process of life's formation. Water plays an indispensable role as a foundational element. The Quran's depiction of the early universe as smoke finds remarkable resonance with the modern cosmological model of the Big Bang. This theory posits that the universe originated from an extremely hot, dense state that rapidly expanded and cooled. In the initial moments after the Big Bang, the universe was filled with a primordial plasma, a superheated ionized gas, not unlike a cosmic smoke. The formation of the first stars and galaxies occurred as this hot, gaseous matter coalesced under the influence of gravity. The alignment between the Quranic verse and modern cosmology was highlighted during a dialogue between Sheikh Abdul Majid al-Zindani and Professor Yoshihide Kozai, the director of the Tokyo Observatory. When presented with the Quranic verse about cosmic smoke, Professor Kozai remarked on its accuracy from an astronomical perspective, noting that the formation of stars from cosmic dust and smoke is a well-observed phenomenon. He further stated that the term smoke, dukhan, is more scientifically accurate than fog asterisk, as the early cosmic material was indeed hot and gaseous. Further scientific corroboration comes from studies on supernovae, the explosive deaths of massive stars. Research published in Nature in 2014 revealed that supernovae are significant producers of cosmic dust, the solid particles that form the building blocks of planets and other celestial bodies. Astrophysicist Krista Gall described these events as ejecting enormous quantities of smoke, cosmic dust, which formed the building blocks of early celestial bodies. Similarly, the renowned physicist Stephen Hawking, in describing the Big Bang, likened it to smoke from an explosion, emphasizing the universe's fiery and gaseous beginnings. In conclusion, the Quran's description of the universe's origin as smoke, dukhan, stands as a profound testament to its enduring wisdom. While ancient civilizations largely conceived of a watery genesis, the Quran, revealed centuries before the advent of modern scientific inquiry, presented a strikingly different picture that remarkably aligns with contemporary astrophysical understanding. The linguistic accuracy of the term dukhan in classical Arabic, denoting hot, gaseous matter, coupled with the scientific model of the early universe as a hot, expanding plasma, and the subsequent formation of stars from cosmic dust and gas, underscores the timeless accuracy of the Quranic revelation. This convergence between ancient text and modern discovery invites reflection on the nature of knowledge and the enduring relevance of the Quran's message across the ages. Cultivating the heart in Islam. A journey of growth and purification. Key components for building a righteous heart. 1. Al-Haq, the truth, the unwavering foundation of belief in the oneness of God. 2. As-Sabr, patience, the steadfast endurance in the face of trials. 3. Al-Amal as-Salih, righteous deeds, actions performed with sincerity for God's pleasure. 4. Al-Ihsan, excellence, the striving for perfection and sincerity in all actions. 5. At-Taqwa, God consciousness, the awareness and fear of God, leading to obedience. Building a righteous heart in Islam is a profound and continuous journey, akin to nurturing a strong and resilient tree. It requires understanding and cultivating key principles that work together to create a core of inner peace, strength, and spiritual illumination. Let's explore this analogy further. Al-Haq, the truth, as the solid ground. Just as a tree needs firm ground to take root and stand tall, the heart needs the unwavering foundation of Al-Haq, the absolute truth of the oneness of God, Allah. This belief is the bedrock of a Muslim's life, providing stability and protecting the heart from being swayed by doubts and fleeting desires. It is the pure, unadulterated metal upon which the entire structure of faith is built. As sabr, patience, as the deep roots. The roots of a tree anchor it firmly in the earth, enabling it to withstand storms and the passage of time. Similarly, as sabr, patience, is the deep-seated strength within the heart that allows it to endure life's challenges, trials, and tribulations with steadfastness. Without this rooted patience, the heart becomes vulnerable and easily shaken. Al-Amal as-Salih, righteous deeds, as the fertile soil. For a tree to grow and flourish, it needs fertile soil that provides nourishment. Al-Amal as-Salih, righteous deeds, are the good actions performed with sincerity for the sake of God. These acts of worship, kindness, and striving for good are the nourishment that allows the heart to grow in faith, purity, and spiritual vitality. Consistent and sincere righteous deeds yield the light of guidance within the heart. Al-Ihsan, excellence, as nurturing care. A gardener tends to a tree with care, providing water, pruning branches, and ensuring its healthy growth. Al-Ihsan, excellence, in Islam encompasses striving for perfection and sincerity in all actions, both inward and outward. It is about performing every deed as if God is watching, with mindfulness and a desire to achieve the highest quality. This meticulous care bestows beauty and a special radiance upon the heart. At-taqwa, God consciousness, as protective enclosure. A fence protects a tree from external harm and unwanted intrusions. At-taqwa, God consciousness, is the awareness and fear of God that acts as a protective shield for the heart. It involves adhering to God's commands, avoiding his prohibitions, and being mindful of him in all circumstances. Taqwa safeguards the heart from spiritual diseases and impurities. This interconnected framework of al-haq, as-sabr, al-amal as-salih, al-ihsan, and at-taqwa forms the essential structure for cultivating a righteous heart. Such a heart becomes illuminated with divine guidance, a light that remains steadfast. Unlike the fleeting and superficial faith of a hypocrite, which is likened to lightning in barren land, lacking the sustenance for lasting illumination. Conversely, the deeds of those who reject faith are like ashes scattered by a strong wind on a stormy day, efforts devoid of a solid foundation in truth, ultimately leading to loss. Al-Haq, on the other hand, is the solid ground and pure metal that anchors and protects the heart from the impurities and fleeting nature of falsehood. Attaining this pure essence of truth requires enduring trials and tribulations, likened to the fire that purifies metal. These tests, along with continuous learning and striving against one's own ego, refine the soul and reveal its inherent purity. The journey of building the heart is not merely about reaching a destination, but about the continuous process of purification and striving on the path of righteousness. The means become as important as the end, as the ongoing effort shapes and refines the heart. The tools on this path are faith, the firm anchoring of the heart upon truth, patience, righteous deeds, excellence, God consciousness, purification of the soul, righteousness, and the pursuit of ultimate goodness. These elements work in harmony to construct a strong and resilient inner self. The path of guidance is a continuous journey of growth and development. Traversing this path with sincerity is more significant than simply aiming for a perceived final outcome without effort or struggle. Our focus should be on striving diligently on the path that leads to God's pleasure, recognizing that true victory ultimately comes from Him alone. Islam's strength and truth endure whether we actively participate or not. It is we who are in need of Islam's guidance. Our aim is to walk the path that leads to righteousness, whether we witness its ultimate manifestation in our lives or not. The goal is the continuous striving and purification, acknowledging that ultimate perfection belongs to God, and our journey of self-improvement is ongoing. Stagnation leads to corruption, while continuous striving brings purification. May God grant us the understanding and strength to cultivate righteous hearts through these essential principles.